What's happening? Welcome. Oh, what is it? It's Wednesday, the day after Veterans Day. Hope you had a good Veterans Day. Thank you, veteran, every day, I always say, right? So, my good old armor. Buy armor, and I get a kickback, right? So anyways, you guys, welcome. I'm going to do my week 11 picks on Spreaker. I'm on the GoPro 10. Keep me 11 minutes, 50 seconds. Because if I don't feel like editing them together. I know how to, but I'm not going to do it. The DJI goes for how long I want. This keeps me on point. But anyways, so here we are. Squirrel bait. Let's have a conversation here. Maybe you're a gay man. I have no idea. I talked to a friend of mine about you. He's a psychiatrist. I know him from school. I think he's 661. A little younger than I am. He's probably between 45, 55, divorced, couple kids, living in a double wide somewhere. And said, he probably said, he's very emotional. Just like you talked about me, bearing exposure. You know, I guess the hands were going wild for a video, which is usually what a gay man does when he wants to take up of a woman. So I get it. Divorce, double wide. I was talking to Carl about her. I said the same thing. By just some woman who's a white hat. She's a bootlicker. So weird. I do appreciate people come to videos. I really do. I love the dislikes. I love looking at the dislikes. It's my favorite thing to do. It's great. You look at them, people pissing and moaning. This thick and rich one had a lot of dislikes on it. I love it. It's you're engaged in it when you dislike it. It's better not to put anything on there, but I really appreciate squirrel bait, licking the undercarriage. So calling isn't going to improve. I don't need to say it. Yes, I'll try to swear, and you know it. Yeah, that will. Because we're going to see if you have any guts. Because I know damn well, we all know, young lady, if you are a woman, which I think you are, if you called in, it would change the way BlindViews. You're leader of the brown shirts. Okay, you're a white hat protecting his brand, right? And I'm not a troll, because a troll is what you are, because your face is troll. You guys know who the hell I am. My favorite. I was wearing it. I want to go here to get. We've been there twice on vacation. Drove once down from Ocean City for a day. It was raining. Love Virginia Beach. My favorite place to go. But afraid to call in. I gave her the number. It's right there. What's the Santa Claus guy? The number. Carl told me to put it in the basic notes. So on my basic thing, you'll see the number. I'll be live tomorrow. And the professional bootlicker, you, Squirrel Bait, can call the show. This will be up tonight after I get done with my NFL podcast. I'll put it up so sometime probably at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'll do a premiere like I always do. I love doing the premieres. You come in and piss them on. I don't think I'll be there, but you can call on the show. Cowpote at yahoo.com. I get a lot of hate emails, threatening emails from people from this behavior back and forth. BV, BlindViews. He did a video pissing them on about all the other people he watches. I saw that. I listened to part of that. Talked to Tater about it at the end, which I talked about. We're on the same page. It's like I think a cop told him you got to do it. So whatever. It's gonna be over with. Whatever. But he also, one thing about that real quick, Centralia, young man. It's not. I was there 15 years ago. It's not cool anymore. They took out the bench and took a lot of things out. What I saw 15 years ago. It's not that cool. They covered up the graffiti highway. So it's not as good as it used to be when I was there. When Rugburn was at Ashland, I took him down there for some job, and I went up there, drove around, had a good time. But that's no longer cool anymore. And they started that fire back in '62. They bitch about it in the government. So that's their fault why it burned in the ground, not the government's fault. So that's do your history on that. But it's not as cool as it used to be. Not even close. They had like a bench there, almost left as the church where the New World Order, I say, because the coal. They could dig that coal thing out. They could do it tomorrow. But it's a mineral rights. They could stop the fire, just start digging it out, go towards the fire and end it. But too much money involved there. Gurr, right? Because Burnsville when it burned, that city went up is too. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. See, when I start talking about things, it triggers my mind. So she's pissing and moaning in here because what's his name made a comment. Barefoot Blue Wave talked about it, and she's pissing and moaning about allegedly Tater is buying subs and she can pick stuff out. It's like, well, if it's a problem, then report him. I mean, Steve Cote, who's in jail for stalking one time for like about 2 weeks, he was buying subs. He bought 2,000 of them and YouTube took him down. It was hilarious as hell. Man, all this money. I've been accused of that behavior too as well. Views don't mean anything, but it was. But Blue Wave was making some comments there below. It was kind of funny. You know, I tell you, Barefoot Blue Wave, it's not that tough. You go to Spreaker.com. The podcast, I'm not live. I put up after the fact. And the phone number's there, 4 o'clock. I gave you the number. It's right there in the notes. Santa Claus told me to do it. Anybody can call the show. Casey Grits calls the show. He privatizes his number. That's his business. He calls the show when the group lets him, okay? And the cooking show's after him. But I don't lick BB boots, nor will I ever anyone else until, unlike you. Three, you can't get enough of having your heads up each other. No one's up each other's butt. We just talk about your boy. It's fun to talk about him because you can see me. I'm not some troll making comments on him or some white hat that exposes his wife. We talk about him. And Carl took more of a bigger chance calling my podcast because he was part of the hater group. He was part of the hate watchers. And he mentioned him, BlindViews. He died in his feet. You're living on your knees, sweetheart. Licking his boots, his undercarriage. You probably met him, like everyone, which is fine. You would never have the guts to show it. I mean, I met Zane B in Chicago. I've met other Blog Talk Radio people when at the Mall of Astoria many years ago. I'm coming through, Cowboy. Can you come by and see me at the Mall of America? Me and my wife, my family. A lot of podcasters. I met them. It's great. But you are a bootlicker, man. Call the show. Have some ovaries the size of oak trees. Call the show. Call the show. It's just sad that you bootlick the brown shirt and you're a white shirt protecting your main guy. It makes you laugh. Then it kind of makes you cry that a grown woman doesn't have the guts. You need double wide. I don't know if you have an Obama phone, if you can call it or not, the Google number. It will come through. You can privatize it. Call me tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central. I'll be live. I'll go through my intro. Anybody can call that number. When I'll be on Fear Mongering Radio, you can call me anytime, that phone number. That comes right to my phone. If I'm on my phone, if I'm at work, whatever, leave a message. It's the Bill Clinton, man. Yahoo, man. I get emails at cowpote.yahoo.com all the time. I've had many threatening emails in my days on Blog Talk. People would threaten me all the time and come into your house and I'm going to drag you out to the lake. That's fine. I get them with this BB stuff. People, the white hats, send me emails all the time threatening me. That's fine. Come to me. And I've had, like I said, 3 people came to my house. It didn't work for two of them. Didn't work for 2. I've got a bat and a shotgun right there. And you come to my property, you're going to go leave in a body bag. Like I said, my sister was sexually assaulted in downtown Hopkins. He recently died. Every step he took, he thought of my sister because he was taking care of it in an alley. I don't need to go to any courtroom, okay? But anyways, I mean, I'm the kind of person to threaten people anyways in the first place. I have an opinion. BB, your buddy, your butt buddy, the bootlicker, that's all he does. I piss wrong with people too as well. I die on my feet every day. I don't live on my knees. I'm not going to like the Judy K. Ribas convicted felon who was a draft dodger and has flat feet. I mean, I'm just curious, if you're a woman, I need to ask this question. Is it okay for me to walk up in public and grab you in your private parts? I'd love to have you answer that question. Is it okay? I'm just curious. He said he can do it. I don't think that's right for anybody. Okay? I'm just wondering what you would do if someone grabbed you and said, well, I'm a hunch supporter. I thought it was okay because he said so. Well, I don't hate you, woman. I think the video was great. Sure, many people, they kind of go, who the hell would do that? And I said, well, she's probably a single woman, a white girl with nothing better to do. I said, I'm disappointed. It hasn't gone anywhere. I watch it, I download it. I will tell you all the time. I said, she's wasting good suffering on YouTube. She needs to be on TikTok. But I said, she's protecting her butt buddy, BlindViews, who, claims he's blind, which he's not. My brother-in-law is blind. He just, I guarantee it. If your buddy Lonnie, his lovely wife, had a medical emergency, he would be able to get in that car, that truck, and drive her to the hospital because he'd have to. He would be able to drive across the street and get her done. Yeah. My brother-in-law, who is blind, would have no. He's drove my snowmobile before. He drove my convertible around Randall. I just told him, okay, put on the brake. He drove around the whole town one time with me and the right, tell him where to go. Okay, you're coming up, put an indicator on. He loved it. Okay, he drove the snowmobile around. He drove a 4-wheel around. There was someone there. He actually goes hunting with somebody this weekend. They line it up, and then he pulls the trigger. Okay, and he goes out and guts the deer right there. I played him in blind darts. He's blind. He can't see a thing. But you're a brown shirt and you're also a white hat. But you're a bootlicker. Call a show. Have some balls. Have some ovaries. And call in, man. It'll make a difference. Difference for the show that you have some kind of backbone. I think of a backbone like a jellyfish, which jellyfish don't have backbones, okay? I think you're too gutless to call in and say, hey, put your voice to your troll account. I'm far from being a troll, because a troll is usually someone, you know who they are, they do all kinds of stuff on here on YouTube and they don't show their face, and they troll people. Far from it. I just have an opinion. You can see the food. I'm talking right now. I'm moving my hands around. The food's talking. People have wanted to touch this food many, many times. But I'll be live tomorrow. Even the deep fake. You talked about me, the new one. I'm going to do a video. We have to do like a memorial for him, like a 2025 talk about, you talked about me, the new barium exposure, the new deep fake. Hey, New York Dan said that, not me. He's the one who said it was a deep fake, and he okayed the original. You know, I went out to Michigan, saw his body in the casket. He talked about me. So you're a bootlicker, and I'd love to have you on the show. See if you can be a real person and show yourself. But I think BlindViews would be pissed. He'd be so mad if you called into that show. Oh, he'd be so mad. I could have someone call and pretend to be you. That'd be hilarious. Just like Dinger. Remember when he called in Dinger? That was so hilarious. He was all bummed out about that. So I could have someone actually call in and pretend to be you. I have some girls I know could do that. Women who could do it for me. So anyways, guys, have some ovaries, girlfriend. Don't be a gutless little pig. Okay? The troll is out. All right, bitch, please. I mean what? Bitch, please.